college games out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
What'd you say?
The app that it turns into a
Yeah, one of them. I just something in the group.
That's it. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
What happened? I won at 250. That what happened.
No word.
On second down, here's Watson.
You gotta click on it to see the name of it and shit, Clarence.
Now he's gonna throw it deep.
Why? How you overthrow it?
What the? It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own.
Nah, it's free.
I really don't think you can fault the decision making here because your offensive.
I'll holler at y'all.
They really had a big
watch Kanan and shit, man. In my state. And sit on my sit on my lower. Cowboy gonna be on the iPad.
Quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
All right, bro.
All right.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 27.
Huh?
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
I haven't yet.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't know. I
certainly
hadn't
appeared to be
figured
a
out what
play
they were
call
doing.
where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Somebody.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Oh, I had Johnson right here.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
On second and very short, Watson flush to his right. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Losers in the season opener on Sunday. They get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. And I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good thing for these guys, is it not?
It absolutely is, and we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years.
Man.
Teams have a rough
I'm going
to
win, big dog.
Have to play the Thursday
That's
game.
how they go.
That quick turnaround allows them to go ahead and throw the other game out, focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game two, so I would agree with you totally on that.
To throw again on second down. Pickett, that swung out wide to Harris. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They run for it with Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as they'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated everything.
Oh, yeah, get him.
In trouble, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That
you know what he's saying?
For 37 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, Whitfield, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Whitfield, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Huh? Mm-hmm.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
I play tonight or tomorrow?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
What do you think y'all gonna do? Dak ain't playing? Oh man, don't you start that. Don't you start.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call into question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked.
We don't see.
Another throw on 2nd down.
See what these
incomplete as well.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game.
About.
The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Cowboys too.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. Looking for Johnson.
Man, this nigga Joker bomb, bro.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Get out the way!
And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Man,
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape.
John, boy, they be finding ways to win.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Daniel Jones trying to make them niggas pay him. Ooh, I sure hope they don't do that, because he ain't it.
Empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Chubb
it's over with for that.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
He locked in.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field.
Come back acting like his job
but this is 3rd and goal.
Is in jeopardy.
Now it's Watson. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close.
Did you find what you was looking for?
And neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they will not get a chance to
what you
return
end up
this
doing,
one
getting
as
them,
it's through
getting them
the end
pokes.
zone for a touchback.
No.
To start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
You out there doing them now?
This one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Well, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game.
Yes, sir.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the
boy
stats
Delpit
right
got
now,
3 of them things.
you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
After the interception, here's Watson. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Slide, boy. Slide.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be
getting hit like that.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 24, Watson.
Dang, that bro so slow.
Just as he let that go.
All right, bro.
3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Watson on 1st down. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll get this down to the 10.
I'm richer than I've ever been.
They'll run with Chubb. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Boy, I couldn't tell you who sang that song. It's on one of these games. Must be on 2K.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Man, this boy, this boy Joker is a bum. You hear me?
First-half touchdowns. And the Browns are able
This boy Joker a certified bum, dog.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
I need to be quiet before we come back and beat me.
Now as they'll send this one away.
Man, extra trash. Extra trash. Hey, Reese.
The Steeler offense.
They showed me some love today, didn't they, man?
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
I know you would.
Playing off of each other because the
I know you would.
Pressure, and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing.
That's a
on
fact,
mistakes.
Chris.
When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Pickett toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be
I saw that. I saw that.
Yards. Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
Ooh. You know how I got that long run? And you pass committed. I got that from you.
It's a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing.
That pass
so
committed.
every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
I stopped pass committing against you. That's why I can't never get no pressure.
He's going to throw it again.
Like what?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
What are you doing?
Working the sideline.
Emerson.
Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They run again with Harris.
Good play,
this
boy.
time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Off play action. Pickett. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down
solid drive right there.
Maybe a moral victory of sorts.
Solid drive.
Here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you down to
Send me Josh Allen, though, bro.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. This take it in at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Pickett back to throw. He connects with Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that? And that on display there for a good pickup. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett.
Y'all greedy?
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Pickett. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Illegal contact.
Penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
I didn't run. I ran into somebody.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. It's brought in by Harris.
Wow.
And just 3 yards on the catch there.
That was a bad call.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Pickett right back to the air again.
Dip at number 4.
It's an interception.
Dip at number 4.
And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
To the outside.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Moore, the man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
I'm richer than I've ever been. Let me see what that song sounds like. You say there's Rod Wave. I don't even know what the name of the song is. What's the name of the song?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Pickett sets up play action. Caught on the right side by Jones. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
Oh, yeah. That's easy.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
The extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Austin elects to bring this out of the... And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
but he's not happy right now.
No, don't tell everyone how many I had.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
On 2nd down now.
Look at that little nigga touchdown, but he ain't going.
Back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Who you
2
playing?
runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show
Joker,
for it.
man.
His path became
Y'all
similar
playing
to
now?
almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Joker Man 15.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more.
Yeah,
salt
send
to
the damn
wound.
invite, man. You know at the party, you just gonna listen?
Bruh, it's sending, bro.
Play action, it's Watson.
Bruh.
It's sending, bro.
Damn.
Leave the party, bro. Ain't nobody trying to talk to you while we playing, bro. We the vision.
I ain't trying to talk to you.
Y'all nigga got pee in the party?
Coming in.
That's what I'm talking about. This nigga never doing the party.
That's the kind of
This nigga got pee in
the
He trying to talk to me because I swept his ass last year. Hey, this nigga got pee in the party. It is funny as hell. Man, get him, Pooh.
I've been trying to get P in the party for 5 years.
I heard P can hoop and everything. He don't fuck with me.
No, he don't.
I don't be, bro. When I be on 2K, bro, I ain't been on my player in a while, bro. So I ain't never in the park or any of that.
What you on 2K?
Stop playing Rick, bro, man.
Would you be
So
playing 5v5?
He
Or
be
you
playing
do like my team or
5v5.
something?
This nigga Michael Parsons look like a grown
That
ass.
nigga be playing. You been playing Rick ass, ain't you?
Hell yeah.
Y'all be playing 5v5?
Yeah.
Oh.
That 5v5 be hard too though. With the legends, y'all be playing with the legends and shit. Or just regular.
Yeah.
Probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know.
Man, I ain't, bro. This dude Joker is really trash, dog. I ain't even lying. Dude really trash.
Is he losing?
Man, he playing me.
He
he lose. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that he winning.
You sound like he was beating you and you was getting, and like a lot of shit going his way.
Oh my God! Did I pass commit?
What's the score?
37-10. Now he just scored.
God damn, Joker. A lot of y'all don't lost to that season.
Man, Joker was a product of Gunslinger last year, bro.
And blaming who he had last year?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, he had Aaron Rodgers toward the end of the season. He had Derek Carr for the end.
When I was in there, that's what we had. Give me that, nigga. We know your little plays, bro.
Oh shit, see, I forgot we were fucking playing. I ain't even looking at this shit.
Pierre.
Most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball.
He ain't talking now.
That nigga just ain't here listening like a damn creep.
Oh, there you go.
You about to put the pause on him?
Careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
We gotta do what we gotta do, man.
Yeah, that's a good answer, Pete. Cause I'm telling you, gonna put the files on me. We gonna have a battle.
For sure. Always one.
Hit him, Aaron.
Oh no, the NFC is mine.
That's why I'm glad I'm in the AFC, man.
Everybody would have won all them games last.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Everybody won them games last year. Gonna be in trouble this season.
The Browns drive about to get started.
In trouble.
Last time it stalled out, they were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field
Long
goals.
Broncos country.
Last resort, right? To them,
Long inside don't hold me.
This is one that's going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick.
God damn, that nigga went crazy like that.
Man, watch it, bro.
Why are you so far down?
No, Matt, don't give me no upgrades. I can win some games.
So long as they don't.
Yeah, give me some upgrades versus niggas that's like actually top tier.
And now they get a pick six of their own.
We did that shit last season. I had to play P. I was trying to get upgrade like a motherfucker. He over here triple teaming James Kareem.
I had to trade my damn self. What you talking about?
You can't come out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Going for the player that you got to upgrade with, or they gonna nerf.
But shit, he was triple teaming the whole game.
Who was it with? Jameson?
Yeah, I was playing PA.
Well,
Yeah, I had a trade too. Talking about.
I had two. Hell.
We actually got it the first time though, even with all that happened. Yeah.
The Browns drive
Only
about
fight
to
for my
get
goddamn
started.
life.
Damn, I threw that shit, bro.
Hit him, Zoe.
3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
Damn, I threw that, bro.
At the same time, you're also not
When
going
advance?
to
Advance tomorrow.
It's in
This is what NFL offenses
I found out how. I just gonna keep changing the chat name.
Wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
1 quarter remains.
Don't even damn chat. You don't know what chat you be talking
You're
in.
watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, dude.
Who y'all got in the game tonight?
2nd and 6.
I got the Eagles, but my money on. I got money with Dallas.
Here's Chubb.
They might kill each other tonight.
Get a yard. That's all.
Somebody said, "Hey, Maul in the party."
The Browns
I think
they've converted just 2 for 6.
I was in the party, not saying nothing.
Maul, unmute your mic, man.
Yeah, damn, they ain't talking shit to him.
By a yard.
Speak up for yourself.
Gain of 4.
But forget knowing where the first down line was.
It says Maul.
Line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good.
We doing this basketball fantasy draft, bro. I don't know who the hell to pick.
Who you in one with?
Devon.
Basketball fantasy get bored fast, but it be too many damn games.
It'd be too much to keep up with.
And then you'll know who gonna sit out.
Damn, bro, that's too much time.
Here we go on 4th.
Goddamn right it is.
Bro. Brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Steps away to his left.
Oh, Ritter, what the fuck?
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move
They
there.
sparing already, bro.
Now 2nd down.
Man,
Another
wide
pass
open.
attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro!
Back-to-back incompletions. They never responded to another throw.
Hey, what code you gonna put in, P? Just tell me now.
By sending people on a
What?
What kind of cheat code you gonna put in this motherfucker?
Back to throw, Pickett.
Ain't got no codes, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
And now here's another
That's the perfect answer for them. After you don't put in code.
And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit. And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it.
Oh, that's the fumble. He got a fumble.
To his backup. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Oh, that's a pick, bro.
Machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight,
the Eagles ought to make Cooper Rush, Connor Rush, whatever his name is, ought to make him look regular.
Good thing.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run again with Harris. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 104 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Bro, we can't block at all.
Pick it now on 1st down.
Good play, Emma.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef.
Little baby we had performed at the You streaming there? Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just
smart.
4th down.
A short game that doesn't get the 1st down brings up a 4th down.
Yeah,
really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Oh, good tackle, boy.
And he's not going to get the 1st. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Make these damn plays.
He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's your breakout right there.
Force a turnover on downs.
What?
Historically, this is such a tough venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Why the fuck don't we block at all, bro?
Fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Bro, we ain't gonna never block on not one run play.
Faking the give. Now
what the fuck going on?
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
How?
Big time, boy.
You got that red zone threat, bro. You can't one-on-one them in the red zone.
Oh, I know.
He'll drop to throw.
See.
Whoever listens to it, turn down. I don't want to hit a repeat. Appreciate it.
My goodness, another interception. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it.
Oh, you watching on the screen, so don't worry about it.
No, yeah, I was watching it on my TV. Shut up, man.
Oh, what? Oh! It is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it, there's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Pickett will try to throw for this. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception,
do they not know, really, Sim and Comp kind of the same damn thing.
Go for 2, and they did.
It is.
Everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover. You take
Bro,
it
that
away.
was line
Stuck it in the
crazy,
end zone.
bro.
Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
Look at the holes that you get in, though.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I gotta pay to get
They
that.
are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And Watson's going to throw it here.
Hell no. Not AD.
And for the first time tonight, it's an interception. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game instead of being able to shut the door.
Steelers got a big win today, too.
Because they can come
What
back
did
on
we?
you now.
We had like 9, 10 folks out on defense.
His man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool.
Oh, you a Steelers fan?
His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Man, you should have got the Steelers then, bro.
Well, Charles, he's still a young senior.
I thought I had him, but I'm glad I didn't. I take the line.
Progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
Yeah.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field,
You may be on the case in the
target,
next.
delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
I've been trash past the ball this game. Great. I know it ain't the best pass.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarkowski Tart. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Pickett to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Denzel right there.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them.
Oh my goodness, bro. My first regular run play that I get positive yards is holding. Alright, man. Okay.
What they call holding later here, didn't they?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on. Damn, Mir got his ass whooped by a fucking RA.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Who did?
Here's Pickett.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up
Them boys in the check playing by conference
the
team.
worst thing, it stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Pickett. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Okay, I ain't even know somebody was hurt.
Looking to throw, Pickett. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Over there.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to win the football game. The Browns drive about to get started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. One thing that offensive guys
How you want this come pick that, bro?
You're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB back should move for move and knocked it away.
Throwing now, Watson. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? On play action, they'll throw. He's gonna look deep for more. And got his man complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I think Cooper gonna fold him.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow. And for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour. It's something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we've...
I don't need him no way.
Nah, no you don't. You loaded over there, bro.
Nah, really, I ain't loaded. That nigga Bryce did go crazy.
Shit with the whole team.
Why he not throwing it far, bro? What the fuck? Shit tapping me down, bro. My quarterback can't throw it farther than 20 yards, bro. Shit tapping me the fuck down.
Oh, I know I mean to go make these damn highlights.